Alright, here we are at round three. We got a good hand, so we might as well keep it. We do not want to mulligan. We got a haunted plate mail, we got our red, and we got two red cards in hand. Not much else we can really want from this. God, that last match is still burning me up. Oh, that Chandra's outrage just blew us out both times. I would laugh if he only had one in the deck and he just had it both games. Okay, now we want to draw another swamp. Yeah, called it. I guess one thing to take away from this is that haunted plate mail is really good. And our opponent is stuck on 3 lands. Sadly, we are stuck on lands as well, but it is less imperative when we are the beatdown. That'd be funny, like a Magic the Gathering Breaking Bad parody. I am the beatdown. I am the one who beats down. There we go, that would be better. I don't think he can win, but yep. I mean, I feel bad that we won that just because, like, you, it. What are the words I'm looking for? He got mana screwed, but that happened to us last game, so I'm a little bit. The one thing I've really noticed about this kind of like mono black with some extra stuff is that it's very hard to get your mana. So I think picking up ingots is very important, and maybe one or so shimmering grottos, and sticking to more of just a one color splash because the white splash I did was cute, and Seraph the Sword is very powerful, but we just got so screwed on our mana a lot of the time. So I think that you should just go straight black and splash just like one other color and not do much else because we just got screwed that one game. So that's what I think. That's my 2 cents on this deck. And we didn't get any quag sicknesses. We got one. We only got one corrupt. So I think the draft was kind of light on those cards too. It just seems like a very risky deck, but it is strong. I mean, we won one game pretty well, pretty easily, but that was against somebody who I think was a noob. The second deck, we got mana screwed game one, and then game two, he just had all the answers, and we couldn't draw out of it. So I'm not dismayed by its power level, but I'm not that impressed either. I think with multiple Quag sicknesses and with multiple, so now we got our Seraph, but no way to cast it. But we do have a Mind Rot and a Child of Night. We have a Quag Sickness, which is good for -3/-3. I've been very happy with Quag Sickness in general. I don't think I've ever been extremely unhappy to cast it. Oh, that's good. He doesn't have a 3-drop to play. We draw our second copy of Child of Night. I think my friends were right. Like, Child of Night is just really underwhelming. It hasn't traded for anything really yet. Ooh, a really early Into the Wild is gonna draw him a ton of cards. Well, we want to play our Darksteel Ingot here, because we want to play our Seraph of the Sword next. And then ride our Seraph to victory. I think we curve out into like Seraph, Mind Rot, Quag Sickness, any of his pressure. Well, he doesn't have anything so bad so far. And then we just drew the planes naturally. That is okay. We are most definitely winning our race. So he doesn't foresee mana issues if he's trading off his elves for a Child of Night. A Vial of Poison. That's really bad against us with the Seraph because we just prevent all damage. I think we Mind Rot here just because he's played a Vial of Poison, so whatever's in his hand must be expensive spells. He would have played lands and he would have played anything else. So we're going to get 2 spells out of him for the one of ours. And then next turn we can go Child of Night, Dragon Egg, or Child of Night, Quag Sickness, or etc. etc. We will be able to play 2 spells next turn. Firecat, so he's a little bit mana screwed is more of what his issue is. Okay, so they're just all red spells. He hasn't even gotten a trigger yet. And then he draws a land too for his draw step. So, I mean, that was a bit of ramp. Okay, Pitchburn Devils is fine. Ironically, we do not want to kill the Pitchburn Devils because it will kill our Seraph of the Sword. So we're gonna cast this and this. I don't want to play the Corpse Hauler yet because I want to use that to get back our Seraph of the Sword if it dies. So if he ever has a removal spell, that's what we're going to use it on. And I'd rather play it and then activate it so he doesn't get a chance to blow us out or something. As in play it and then activate it that turn. Or with activation mana up, which I didn't want to do that turn because I wanted to play everything. We would like another flyer, I think. We are most definitely winning this race. Brindlebore is annoying, but we are not too terribly upset. If he would like to trade a Brindabor for a Child of Night, we are going to be happy with that. If not, we force the block and activation. So he'd rather trade it. Okay. I mean, Windstorm is really bad for us here, but he didn't see any flyers before, so I would be very surprised if he had a Windstorm. He needs a flyer. He needs a flyer this turn to live. All right. Yep, you got it. 4 points of damage to the face. And then we do have a Quag Sickness, his blocker. So if it's a giant spider, it's still not good enough. Deadly Recluse is not good enough either. If he has Fog, that's a little annoying. Alright, well once again we went 2-1. It was an interesting draft. I think the lessons to take away from here is to really just stick with the mono black splashing one color, because we just had so many mana troubles in that game, in one of the games. But I think the power level is definitely there. If we can 2-1 a draft with the pool I got, which I didn't consider that powerful, then it just seems really apparent to me that you could easily get a much more powerful deck if more powerful cards were in those particular packs you got. Well, thank you for watching. I'm going to start trying to post videos more on a weekly basis. So if you enjoyed, please like and comment, subscribe even if you are really fond of these, and have a good day. Whatever. Hope it cheered you up or something. Bye.